All right, what up, y'all?
Yo.
I'm Brandon,
And I'm Jalen,
and welcome to the second episode of PCFP.
which stands for Pop Culture Free Press.
Yes, and here we are bringing you our second episode, so we hope y'all watch and enjoy it and do the same. Subscribe, share, like, do all
Like,
that
comment,
stuff.
like we said last week. And we did see your comments from last week for the
Yeah.
people that watched.
Thank you for that.
And we took that in. Thank you. We're working on, video editing and doing some things in the coming episodes. So
Yeah.
give us a little time. But I guess I'll start it off then.
Yep.
So the first thing that I want to talk about, I'm sure that you've heard by now in the news, is the church shooting by this boy Dylan Roof. Is that his last name?
Yep.
So in Charleston on June 17th, there was a church shooting at Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church, which is one of the oldest black churches in America. So basically, they were all at a Bible study, and this is a 21-year-old guy. He shot and killed 9 people, including
After he sat in on the Bible study.
after he sat in on the entire Bible study, killed the guy Clementa Pinckney. He was a senator as well as a pastor, and he killed 3 reverends and then 6 other people that were like elders, ministers type of thing.
Yeah.
But 9 different people.
And then he
as a
shoot
hate
one
crime.
and leave them alive or something like that.
And he it was a 10th lady that was in there, and he left her alive basically to share the story, or like to tell the public about everything.
Psycho.
And this is the thing that gets me. People were saying, the mental illness case is always going to pop up. But honestly, I think this was just a hate crime. I think that the guy knew everything that he was doing, and he should be, punished, justifiably for his actions. And
Yeah.
what do you say about it?
You know what? I think it's both. Nobody who walks in anywhere and shoots up people is okay in the head. I think. Like, I think anybody that does anything like that, terrorist, massacre, anything like that, has something wrong in the head. But he's there enough to know that these were all people of a certain color.
Yeah, and
it was a hate crime too.
This
but
is
he
the
is
thing.
mental.
And people were trying to say that he was just trying to kill Christians and not black people. But if you look on Google, you can find his manifesto of him, spewing out hatred towards African Americans, Hispanics, blah 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 blah. All these things go on about how he hates these certain groups of people, and he's a part of a supremacist group that wants to terrorize and kill even these people. So it's that thing. I just think that I just think he should be punished for it, and because he knew what he was doing. I feel like, but
at that magnitude, I think they have to.
Oh, they have to.
There's nothing.
He killed the senator. They're not about to, brush that off. But so, what you got?
And speaking of his manifesto, one of them was the Confederate flag, which brings us to our next topic, which is, I'm sure we've all heard about, in South Carolina, Governor Haley.
Oh, yeah.
Brought to their Congress that she wanted to take down the flag in front of the State House, which was put up in 1962. And surprisingly, she was met with some resistance.
Definitely.
But I think it's the right thing to do. And it's sad it took this long.
Yeah.
But
this is the only thing I don't really get about, the claim that the flag is, Southern heritage. Being from the South is, a regional or geographical area. It's not per se like an ideological thing. Being from the South is where you're located geographically. So I don't understand what they really mean by heritage. But, I guess, like, since it was during the Civil War times, I just don't understand why it's still present per se. Especially when it's been used by the neo-Nazis and all these different people to spew hate towards other people in the country.
Just take it down. That's just it. It's time. And I think certainly when it brings so much people pain, it is a part of history. But like they said, it shouldn't be hanging up still. It should be in a museum somewhere.
Definitely. The Jim Crow laws are part of history. People they ain't got books and things spewing those out still.
Yeah, well, if you ask somebody like Ann Coulter,
yeah,
we won't go there, but
Fox News, I'm over it. But okay.
But last thing about that, and it's serious when Target stopped selling the flags and things with them on it. Walmart and Apple, I guess in the game of war games, they had a few of the flag in there and they took it all out. Yep. So when Apple does it, it's serious.
Apple, even the online retailers, Amazon, all those types of people took it off of their virtual shelves. So it's a big deal. Well, okay, I'll move on with number 3. So I want to talk about the Mckinney pool incident in Texas. Okay. So if you don't know what went on with that, there was a pool party going on. The place became full, so the gates were locked by the security. And because of this, there was a confrontation that broke out between a girl and an older woman. So, a woman was fighting a child, and the police was called. And the police got there. There was commotion everywhere. They were telling people to sit down. Mind you, only the African American people. That's what the video.
That's what the video
show. He could have been doing other things, but
he was
doing
like
his
job,
or something. And he ended up slamming a 13-year-old child to the ground. And she was wearing a bikini clad teenager to the ground pretty forcefully, like she committed a crime. And it was.
That reminded me of wrestling or something.
Yeah, it was sad to say the least. So, moral of the story is he got suspended. Or actually, he resigned is what happened. Yeah. So he's off the force and everything. People were outraged by that. What is your take on that?
Well, once again, technology helps. We all see what happened.
Right.
He shouldn't have done that.
He shouldn't have.
He could have easily just cuffed her. And he didn't have to put his knees in her back and tackle her or grab her head. You ain't have to do all that.
and I think that it was excessive. This is the thing that
Not that I'm trained as a police officer or anything, but I don't think that's necessary.
This is the thing I thought was excessive, though. She's in a bikini. She's not a threat to you. You're not fearing for your life or anything like that. So I just think that was excessive. But the thing I don't agree with is that he just resigned. So basically what happened to the untrained eye, resigning, okay, good, he's off the force. But now by resigning, he gets to keep his pension. He can get hired in another department in 2 months. So he's not receiving any disciplinary action besides this resigning.
So you rather he get fired?
I would rather he definitely get fired. That means that, you broke the trust of the people. You broke your oath, and you should pay the cost for that. Right. Now, that's why people, they get hired in other departments, and they do the same thing. Just like the guy that shot the 12-year-old boy in Ohio. Yeah. He was in another department before and had things against him. So,
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. There is, according to their police chief, there is an investigation underway. So, we'll see what happens with that.
We'll see. But what you got for me?
All right, the next thing I have is Jeb Bush last week officially announced that he's running for president, which we've all kind of known for months, I feel like. But yeah, he officially announced it. He was the governor of Florida. He's 62 years old. And
another Bush.
Yeah, another Bush. But
I won't clump them all together. I'll just say that I think wolves run in packs, and we didn't. The Bush years during Father Bush and George Bush II, they weren't good years for America. No, I think that we were in a decline economically, in a bunch of areas. So I'm a little, hesitant to vote for another Bush in office, even if he is a different person.
Yeah. Well, I will say this. I do think that him and Hillary will be the last two standing after the primary. So
those are the big players. I think,
and all these other people. I feel like if you know you have no chance of winning, bow out now. Just bow out now. It's cool.
Some people are actually rallying behind Donald Trump. Yeah, Donald Trump. I'm like,
they're reality show.
What do you know about Donald Trump besides him being a narcissist
and rich? He's really rich.
He's just really rich. But okay, I won't go there. Okay, I'll move on.
But I think the thing that's going to be the determining factor in the next election are probably race relations, healthcare, and immigration. Those are going to be the top three things.
And speaking of Donald Trump, he's talking about if he's elected as president, one of the first things he's going to do is build a giant wall between Mexico and the United States to help stop immigration.
He's smarter than the average, I think, Republican that runs for office, because if not too long ago Sarah Palin said that Mexicans can get back on a boat and go to Mexico. I didn't know you needed a boat to go to Mexico.
I didn't know.
I've been there twice and I didn't take a boat either time.
I didn't know there was water between the United States and Mexico. But okay, we'll move on from that. My last topic that I want to bring, I'm very excited about this one. Is Beyonce's Marvel appearance. Allegedly Marvel is eyeing her for a role. We don't know how big it's going to be, but she has always stated that she's wanted to be a hero in a movie. So, I'll let you speak on it first, and then I'll comment. So go ahead. What do you think? Is this a good decision by Marvel? What are your thoughts?
I mean, as far as bringing people to their movies, I think it's very smart. They know what they're doing.
Yep.
She knows what she's doing. It's true.
She has a very large following, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And I think most people who know me would know that she's one of my favorite female artists. Definitely. But
the infamous
I don't think, if she has a small part, I don't think she should play a superhero. And I don't know.
I'm gonna interject right there. So this is the thing about Beyonce. She's great as a musician. She probably has great character. As a person. She's great as a singer, artist, what have you. All of those things, and she's done well in musical movies, those types of things. But let's just say that she got mixed reviews for her movies as a leading actress. And, I don't necessarily agree with the decision with Beyonce as a leading superhero. Don't ruin the integrity of the Marvel series by adding Beyonce with a major role. If it's small,
But if it seems that they asking her, so they ruining the integrity.
I think that Beyonce can bring publicity and all those types of things.
She gonna bring the Beehive.
The Beehive is gonna come, whether we want them to or not. But don't do it, Marvel. If so, let her
play somebody's wife.
A small caveat, just 30 seconds, like Iggy Azalea had in that Fantastic 7 movie. She was in there for 2 seconds. So do that type of thing. But
yeah, I mean, unless she gets extensive acting training, but we'll see.
We'll see.
But the last topic that I have is, if you haven't heard by now, apparently Sean Diddy Combs went to his son's.
You talk about at UCLA?
Yes, went to his son's college. Not high school, his college. Apparently, after the coach yelled at his son for who knows what, so he went there and tried to have a conversation with the coach. The coach said, "Not now." He was in his office on the phone. Allegedly, Diddy threw a fit. He said, "You don't tell me." He said, "You don't tell me not now. You talk to me when I tell you. You don't talk to me." And apparently, it got out of control. Diddy picked up a kettlebell and attacked the man.
Allegedly. The coach. This is the thing. I'm going to butt in here. Diddy, your son is a grown man. You know, coaches, they tend to yell at their players on the football field when they want them to do something.
Yeah.
That's something that I'm finding out. And I play football, so it's really not that serious, Diddy. You didn't have to go and attack this man with that kettlebell.
Yeah, and
now you could possibly have a lawsuit. Like, it's just be wise about your decision.
And you know what? We'll see what really happened because they have it all on tape. It just hasn't been released to us yet.
Oh, I was about to say, I didn't know they had a video.
The whole incident is on tape. The coach has a story, Diddy has a story. So we'll see which one is true. The police already have the tape.
So it's going to come out one way or another.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that wraps up our second episode.
Yeah, that's all for this week. Thank y'all for watching. And like I said at the beginning, subscribe, retweet,
comment,
regram.
regram, you know, all those things. Share it with your friends. And give us some more topics to talk about. We would love to hear your input. This has been Pop Culture Free Press. I'm Jalen.
And I'm Brandon.
See you guys later.
Peace out.